Hello my dear friends, I welcome you all to EduTap. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna discuss with you current affairs syllabus for RBI Grade B examination. Now, it is very important for you to understand that there is no defined syllabus for current affairs that is given by RBI, just like any other examination body, right? But there is still a syllabus. There are still topics that I'm gonna share with you, and you'll see all the questions are gonna be from there only. How do I know all these things? That you'll get to know in this video, right? So guys, GA section is of 80 marks in your phase 1. We are gonna decode everything that is required for that particular section. ठीक है? तो guys, before we proceed, आप सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए YouTube चैनल को अगर अब तक नहीं किया है, बेल बटन को क्लिक कीजिए और डू जॉइन आवर टेलीग्राम चैनल जिसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा. The reason is that you get a lot of videos, a lot of content that is absolutely free और YouTube videos का PDF और other updates टेलीग्राम पे भी मिलेंगे. तो it would be better if you subscribe to both. ठीक है? So let's get started. So सबसे पहले I want to tell you about current affairs. Why is it important? Why is it relevant? ठीक है? तो phase 1 में if you are aware about the pattern of the examination, you know कि phase 1 में GA section रहता है 80 marks का. phase 2 में क्या है? ESI पेपर है आपका which has high weightage of current affairs. FM है जिसमें finance में थोड़ा सा weightage है current affairs का and English descriptive which is again कहीं ना कहीं एसेज ऑल दीज थिंग्स करंट अफेयर्स से आपको फॉर्डर मिल जाता है राइट. सो आइडिया है इसके फेज 1 का प्रिपरेशन यू आर गोना यूज इन फेज 2 आल्सो एंड नॉट ओनली फेज 2 रादर योर फेज 3 आल्सो जो कि है इंटरव्यू बिकॉज जो वॉट एवर यू आर गोना रीड फॉर करंट अफेयर्स इज गोना बी विद यू आगे जाके भी रहेगा. इट विल हेल्प यू टू अंडरस्टैंड द इश्यूज द थिंग्स गोइंग ऑन अराउंड यू. ठीक है, तो ये तो है इज इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ करंट अफेयर्स. Now to make it easier for you, as I said, there is no defined syllabus, but we have decoded, classified the syllabus for you so that you understand really well and hence your preparation becomes smooth. ठीक है? तो पहले let's talk about current affairs for phase 2 and phase 1. Why? Because as I said, whatever you're gonna read for phase 1 general awareness is also gonna be useful for your ESI and finance paper especially. So there are three things that are related to these current affairs. Syllabus related development, syllabus of phase 2. phase 1 में there is no syllabus. ठीक है, तो इससे related developments हैं. I will tell you in detail topics को. फिर reports ranking indices which are not developments rather report है. Let's say economic survey report है ना, एक नीति आयोग ने sustainable development index निकाला. It's an index, so I'm not counting it directly syllabus से relate, rather मैं लिख रही हूँ इसको यहाँ पे reports related indices and your government schemes. तो जितनी भी गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स हैव बीन रिलीज्ड, सो ऑल दीज थ्री टुगेदर फॉर्म अप योर करंट अफेयर्स फॉर फेज 2 एंड फेज 1. सो एनी रिपोर्ट दैट यू आर रीडिंग फॉर फेज 1 is also going to be useful for phase 2. Any government scheme that you have prepared keeping in mind phase 2 of the examination is also going to be useful in phase 1. समझे? I think this is important you understand this point. Now this is not it. This is together for phase 2, phase 1. There are few things that are only for phase 1, which we call as general awareness only for phase 1. It includes two things. Static GA, general awareness, जो static है, which does not change. I'll tell you what is it. Topics बताऊंगी तो it will be more clear to you. And exclusive current affairs. Exclusive from like what? Exclusive from phase 2. It comes only and only in phase 1. Simple reason, it is not related to your syllabus. For example, tennis match, Olympics are taking place, Wimbledon is taking place, women's cricket competition is taking place, right? Cricket tournament. So these are not related to your syllabus, right? So these are exclusive and are only and only useful for phase 1. This is very important to understand. समझ लोगे, you are clear for entire preparation, no tension you'll have. ठीक है, I hope समझ आ रहा है आपको बहुत अच्छे से. Now I'll tell you थोड़ा सा details. Let's talk about आपका exclusive GA only so that it's covered once and all and you don't worry about it. So guys, static GA or exclusive current affairs we'll see. So static GA guys has topics like national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, basically their locations, location of airports, dams and rivers, stadiums, basic banking terms. Like what is, you read your finance, you read your ESI. So the basic terms that are there, monetary policy, like what is it? The question can be there. Repo rate, what is it? Reverse repo rate, what is it? Bank rate, SLRs, just giving you the examples. Even for that matter, IPOs आता IPO LIC का आने वाला है. So all that archaeological and heritage sites, their locations, folk dances, regional festivals, nuclear and thermal power projects, countries, their capital and currency, headquarters of international organizations. So these are static GA. These are not asked in phase 2 because they are not related to your syllabus directly, right? Then exclusive current affairs, again, which are not related to your syllabus of phase 2. Books and authors, sports section news, defense, appointments of the persons to any post or retirement for that matter, persons in news we can say, days in news, which day is celebrated as National Youth Day is celebrated when. So that is your exclusive current affairs. Science and technology, missiles new we have taken, S-400 rifles we have taken from which country, all such questions. Banking section, again I would say ये static है तो इसका what is the current repo rate, what is the current SLR, summits, conferences, conventions, their locations, where have they taken place, etc. Awards. So these are exclusive current affairs. This together forms your GA only for phase 1, but this is just a part of your phase 1 80 marks. Obviously, I hope you understand that your 80 marks paper is of GA is not gonna come from these two sets only. It will together form around 15 marks together. 5 this, on an average 10 this. So this will be your exclusive phase 1. 15 marks out of 80. What about rest of the 65? वो कहाँ से आएंगे? चलो बताते हैं. ये है आपका रेस्ट ऑफ द 65. तो एक्सक्लूसिव करंट अफेयर्स वी हैव डन. आई शोड यू द चार्ट. अब दिस इज द फेज 2 एंड फेज 1. सो दिस इज कॉमन, राइट? ये है वो रेस्ट ऑफ द 65. सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस इज गोना हेल्प यू नॉट ओनली in phase 1 but also in phase 2 ESI paper, MCQs especially, right? So this is very important that you understand this diagram which I have made in front of you. See, this is what? Reports and schemes, reports indices and your government schemes. So whatever these are released, I'll give you each and every topic under it, but you have to understand first. ये समझ लो पहले अच्छे से, फिर आगे चीजें समझ आएंगी. So this is released, right? So it is a part of current affairs. Of course, syllabus से related development है. If a report is related to gender issues, if a report is related to environment, ठीक है, तो वो syllabus के अंडर आता है. If you have seen the syllabus, नहीं देखा तो please देख लो. So that is a part of your general current events. So current events will include your other current events जो होते रहते हैं. कुछ ग्रांट मिला है ADB से इंडिया को, कुछ और हमने मैराथन निकाला है, हैकेथॉन नीति आयोग ने निकाला है. मैराथन तो सॉरी EduTap लाता है आपके लिए फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन. हैकेथॉन आई वांटेड टू से. सो yes, I hope you know phase 1, phase 2 से पहले we bring a lot of marathons for you. तो not that I'm talking about hackathons, जैसे all such events which take place, वो आपका current events है और उसका ही part है reports and schemes, right? Now all these current events, report and schemes are a sub part of what? General awareness. क्योंकि any scheme is released, for whom has it been released, index में rank क्या है इंडिया का, कौन से रिपोर्ट लेकर आए, ये जनरल अवेयरनेस का भी तो पार्ट है. ऑल दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ जनरल अवेयरनेस. सो दिस इज व्हाट ब्रॉडर जनरल अवेयरनेस इज. और इसके अलावा एक सेपरेट फ्लो चार्ट स्टैटिक जीए वाला मैं आपको दिखा चुकी हूँ. सो दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. इफ दिमाग में बैठ गया, इट इज क्लियर. Any report that is released, it is a part of GA also. Any current event taking place, it is also a part of general awareness. ठीक है, तो this is what your 65 marks का current affairs. अब इसमें what do you need to read? I have defined topics for you. Do not worry. तो ESI में topics are given and anything, any issue taking place, any report, any scheme, any index which is related to these topics you should definitely cover. तो health है, education, employment generation, economic survey, union budget तो is definitely given separately in your finance topic, but for ESI also. International economic institutions, gender issues. So these are the topics out of which usually current affairs are made. Sustainable development, environmental issues, etc. Then finance, if I talk about, तो finance में क्या आएगा? RBI notifications, banking sector की developments and RBI SEBI related current affairs. So usually all these things which are related to RBI वो finance current affairs में आ जाएगा, right? Now reports and indices. So there are few reports that are more important. ये मैंने I have written this in majorly priority order. Latest SCCC census. Questions can be asked in any phase. Then World Development Report, report on trend and progress of banking, world economic outlook, again mentioned in syllabus of phase 2. So questions can be asked. Then RBI annual report, financial stability report, NSFE and NSFI. These are strategies for financial education and inclusion by RBI itself. Then reports which are released by bodies like World Bank, IMF, WTO, UNDP, RCEP, etc. जो भी international bodies syllabus में हैं या फिर which are impacting the economy of our country. Even for that matter, employment या education of our country या health of our country. Then national bodies की report, various ministries come up with any report. स्वच्छ भारत वो चलता है ranking, स्वच्छ भारत ranking है ना, सर्वेक्षण. नीति आयोग comes up with so many indices, reports, etc. So all these are relevant for phase 1, right? Of course, phase 2 में तो काम आ ही जाएगा. Then government schemes. Of course, we have seen so many things are there in your government schemes which are asked in phase 1. So schemes that are announced or mentioned in latest union budget eco survey are important. Newly released है in past 1 year before the examination that you have to cover. Government schemes that are old but in news in past 1 year or at least 6 months करना है. और कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करोगे विच स्कीम इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट? सी विच मिनिस्ट्री इज रिलेटेड टू दीज थिंग्स. ये सारी जो मिनिस्ट्री है ना, फाइनेंस वाली, ट्रेड वाली, health, education, trade, I mean commerce, employment generation वाली, so all these ministries are important, even agriculture. So all those schemes you will cover. तो schemes timeline I have told you. इधर वाले जो syllabus related development reports and indices है, 6 months you should do. Definitely you should do before your examination date, not before the notification. The current affairs that are coming even after the notification has been released, they are also important. Current affairs 1 week before your examination are also important. तो आपको पढ़ने हैं. If you have time, पहले से पढ़ते आ रहे हो तो 8 months कर लो, 10 months कर लो, 1 year कर लो, you will be safe और safe होते जाओगे. But bare minimum 6 months तो करना ही है आपको, right? So guys, that is it from my end. I really hope you found the video useful. How did you like it? Mention in the comments. And सबसे अच्छा क्या लगा, कुछ नया इस वीडियो में जो आपको जानने को मिला वो भी मुझे प्लीज बताना. I'll be really happy to know that okay, this thing you were not aware about and you got to know today. ठीक है, thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. I'll see you soon.